Welcome back. There is a live look outside, a very stormy view of the coast today. That is our In It Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. It's a unique form of comedy that combines improv with hypnosis. Last week we spoke with improv king Colin Mochrie. Today we meet his Hyprov partner. It's our pleasure to welcome hypnotist Asad Mecci. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
We're sorry we don't have you in person. You got stranded on your way to the Northwest?
Pretty much, but we'll make it to the show on Saturday.
Perfect. You'll get here by this weekend. So remind us of the format of the show. This is so wild what you guys do.
So I'm the master hypnotist on the show. I bring up 20 volunteers. I hypnotize them, whittle it down to the most responsive volunteers, and then Colin Mochrie from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Improvises with the people on stage while they're under hypnosis. Now, the show's fast paced, it's action packed, wild and wacky, and funny because you got Colin improvising with a bunch of random volunteers from the audience.
I can't believe you can get 20 people up there, but people are obviously very enthusiastic, and then you have to decide of that bunch who is the most responsive. How do you follow that process?
So I'm looking for physiological feedback. So I'm looking for changes in rate location of respiration. So breathing changes, skin color changes, skin tonus changes. There's a shyness and dullness to the skin. Vasodilation, the capillaries in the eyes become engorged. So I'm looking for a checklist. If I see these trance indicators, I'll keep the people on stage. If I don't, I'll ask them to leave the stage area. We don't pick on anybody, by the way. It's all on a voluntary basis. So people rush the stage. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to get up on stage and perform professionally in a professional environment with a bunch of professionals on stage. And when I say professionals, I'm talking about Colin and myself.
It's pretty cool. So you guys have been doing this for a while now, and you have to have pretty sharp improv skills to follow along with the show. Colin was singing your praises when I talked to him that you're incredible at keeping up with all the action.
Nothing is scripted. We have never met any of these people before. Nothing is prearranged. We don't use plans. What you see is what you get. It's all improvised right there, right in front of your very eyes. And even we don't know what's going to happen on stage.
I see sometimes people are breaking out into song. How often does a musical number come into the production?
We love doing it because Colin is so quick on his feet. And, when he's on Whose Line, he doesn't sing that often, but that's a hallmark of our show. It's one of our signature experiments. And every night we find a superstar, somebody who's keeping up with Colin, who's uh, scene stealing from Colin. It's amazing to watch because the part of the brain that deals with self-reflection becomes disconnected when somebody's hypnotized. They no longer reflect on their behavior. They just carry out my suggestions without hesitation or without question, which makes for really great improv. First-time improvisers, they'll hesitate, they'll play to the crowd, they'll look nervous. Doesn't happen with these people. They just jump into the scene and fully commit. It is wild to watch.
And you've been able to uncover some hidden talents from these audience members because they have no inhibitions. And I think sometimes even their own loved ones are going, oh my gosh, I had no idea that was in there all along.
It's amazing to watch the volunteers from the audience, their family members and friends, because they're the ones who are just slack jaw. And as well, they're the ones who are laughing the hardest because they know these are not plants. This is my brother-in-law or mother on stage improvising and keeping up with Colin Mochrie from Whose Line. It is just really an interesting, fascinating show to watch.
How did you get into hypnotism in the first place? It's such a fascinating profession.
So I studied the martial arts for a long time. So meditation, visualization, self-hypnosis, they're all very much interrelated. When I was in my first year of university, one of my friends went away to Hawaii over spring break. There he was sunburned very badly. Now he happened to be traveling with his father and his father's friend who was a dentist to use hypnosis in his dental practice. So this dentist hypnotized my friend around the pain associated to the sunburn. So remove the pain associated to the sunburn. And he was telling me the story, and I was absolutely fascinated by it because hypnosis is used for painless dentistry and painless surgery. So it's actually used in a medical setting as well.
That is an incredible story, and now you get to share it in this super fun format with, like we said, the king of improv. Could you ever have imagined you'd be having a traveling show where you're hypnotizing people on stage?
I will tell you, it has been a crazy run. Now we performed the show 300 cities across North America, performed off Broadway, Las Vegas. We're gearing up for an Australia tour next month. It's just been a wild ride.
Well, we can't wait to see you here and wishing you safe travels. You will be here very soon. Thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you for having me again,
Of
Hannah.
course. Okay, Asad will be performing at the Hyprov event. It's this Saturday, March 14th at the Elsinore Theater in Salem. We'll have all the ticket information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.